Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Variable Barricade. Alright, we had a very relaxing time with Shion making terrariums. Almost too relaxed to the point where Hibari accidentally agreed to a date. So, gonna have another splendid evening with Shion and probably wrap up this board, assuming like the chapters aren't ridiculously long. Alright, let's begin. Shion comes to get me after school, and we take a leisurely stroll. He has really unique values. Alright, let's play. Kasuga isn't here. He always waits for me outside the car. As I approached the car, the rear door popped open. And someone stepped out. How was school, Hibari? I've been waiting for you. Oh. He's actually out of the house. Shion? What on earth are you doing here? You promised me the other day, remember? You said we should go out together. He remembered. He's like playing mind games, tricking her into agreeing. Having a date on your day off would be nice, but you'd probably be thinking of all the other stuff you have to do. It'd be a bit of a bother. What if she has like homework? I'm like, wait, you just like spring this up on her after the blue? Like, what if she has homework or like club activities? Although they probably know her schedule. So I thought, why not go out after school? What about Kasuga? Don't worry. I got permission from him. Once I told him about our promise, he quickly acquiesced. It was a trick. How dare Kasuga agree? I think that was like the only way he would agree, because geez, Kasuga has like a rivalry with Shion. But I didn't. You did. I promised nothing. That didn't count. Didn't it? He's not gonna argue semantics. I recognized there was no way out of this, and I couldn't stall any longer, so I got into the car. Are we gonna go to the theme park? There's a little Ferris wheel in the background, or just walk around the park. I thought we'd go someplace farther away, but he brought me to the park near the sea, not far from school. Doesn't the sea breeze feel great? Let's go down that way. Shion was in a good mood, and he led me by the hand. He tried to hold my hand multiple times before, but I'd always resisted. But this time I found myself not wanting to be evasive. I bet it's beautiful here at night, too. Yeah, probably. What's wrong? Nothing. I wanted to sound normal, but my tone came out grumpy. Maybe Shion's used to dating, but this is my first time. I've never been on a date or held hands with a boy. We're gonna pretend nothing happened with Naita. Even so, I had to get it together. It wouldn't be fair to him if I kept thinking like this. Shion stopped walking, probably because he noticed how nervous I was. You know, this isn't that far from your school. It's a nice place to come and hang out after class. Do you ever come here with your friends? No. I'm not encouraged to make social stops. Samuki sometimes invites me to the cafe, though. I see. So you haven't really been out the area much after school, then? I've been out plenty. In fact, I might go out more than most of my classmates. Oh, really? Where do you usually go? You know. To practice for tea ceremony or flower arranging. I also go to the library and also take care of stuff as a Tojo family heir. These are not places that you would choose to go to, though. I often go out with grandfather, of course. I currently have other duties, so I'm taking a break from all that. Okay. Yeah, not doing any, like, entertaining parties as, like, the Tojo family heir. Now that now that we're dealing with all these guys. I was naturally referring to the suitors. They'd given me more trouble than any responsibility I've ever had. I didn't think we'd come this far. What does that mean? What about you? What do you usually do? Well, I read books and magazines, make terrariums, and take naps. What a life. Oh, and lately, I've been making nail tips for you. Girl, awfully classy for an unemployed guy. Have you always had this kind of lifestyle? You mean, was it the same when I lived with someone else? He's getting right to the point. It wasn't that much different to how things are now. But I guess whenever they wanted something from me, I'd give it to them. Oh my. Wanted something from you? Like going out together, getting food, doing things they liked. Okay. Nothing too raunchy. Definitely classy. It's like a high-end escort, but like no happy ending at the end. But didn't you feel used? Why would I? It was fun, so I felt fulfilled. Fulfilled? Wonder if that word means the same thing to him as it does to me. As I thought about his shocking statement, Shion gently rubbed his arm with his free hand. The sun's going down. How about we head back? Now that I thought about it, it was getting chilly. But we hadn't done anything special yet. We hadn't even gone to a place that Shion seemed to like. Are you happy that we just did this? Yeah, I've been able to talk openly with you. I had a splendid evening. For real? That's it? Everything seems so, like, superficially, like, yeah, just small talk. We left the park and headed towards the car. Oh man, Shion? Both Shion and I turned when we heard his name. There was a man waving at us a short distance away. Even from a distance, I didn't think he was Japanese because of his hair color. Do you know him? You could say that. Go ahead and get in the car, Hibari. What? Wait a minute. Shion went towards the man before I could hold him back. What could they be talking about? I figured it would be rude to eavesdrop, so I reluctantly went to the car despite my concern. I did glance back at them, though, and it seemed Shion kept shaking his head to whatever the man was saying. Okay, now I'm worried. I wonder if I should go help him. Something could be wrong. Just as I started to make a decision. Huh? Wait, what? I couldn't believe my eyes. Everything happened so fast. All I could do was stare, open-mouthed, in disbelief. The man shoved Shion into a foreign car parked next to him. And then the car sped off in a flash. What? Did he get kidnapped by, like, one of his ex-lovers or something? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Was he abducted? Abducted? The thought sent my mind spinning, and I fell to the ground. Wait. Okay, is that it? That was it? Wow, what a splendid evening. Our date got kidnapped. Let's continue, I guess? Like, I gotta know what happened. Shion was whisked away by an unknown man and still hasn't come home. I worry, but then he what? Did he just, like, pop up again? Does nothing happen? I guess it's, like, kind of early in the route. Okay, is this gonna be a thing? Or is, like, ex-lovers gonna be, like, butting in? Butting into the route? He has some history. Let's play this event. Also, there was no Rabbi. I guess that's good. Yeah, the guide says there's, like, no Rabbi after this chapter, so it'll probably pop up later. Alright, let's play. I been 3 hours. You call the police? Is there a time limit before they take it seriously? Ugh, why hasn't the kidnapper contacted us yet? I expect like a ransom. You gotta remain calm, babe. We don't know if this is a criminal case or what yet. You can't wind yourself up. You gotta trust that he'll be alright on his own. Would you stake your life on that? We're worried. Ichiya and Nayata trembled under my threatening glare. Kasuga's looking into it, right? So all we can do is wait until we hear back. Yes, but... I had immediately contacted Kasuga after witnessing Shion's abduction. Once I told him what happened, he instructed me to come back here, and now I'm just waiting. If you need something to keep your mind occupied, then how about we go over everything one more time? That's actually a good idea. We might learn something new from reassessing the information. Like what car he was driving. I mean, it looked like a foreigner, so maybe from his time in France. That kind of scary, like tracked Shion down all the way to another country. That would be really bad too. Like if they took Shion out of the country too, like the chances of finding him again is like super slim. Okay, first, a guy called Shion by his name, right? That means the kidnapper and Shion likely know each other. I don't know what he's after, but why would some jerk Shion knows bother to commit such a high-risk crime? I don't know, jealousy? Crimes of passion? Whatever the reason, it looked like Shion was pushed into the car. If that's not kidnapping, I don't know what it is. I stared at Ichiya and Taiga, but they were at a loss for words. But then a calm, rational voice came from the most unexpected person. The rational voice? Please tell me more detail about the incident. What was the alleged kidnapper dressed like? And what did their features look like? Okay, getting to the correct info here. Huh? What did Shion do when he was pushed into the car? Did he try and resist? Nayata, you sound different. He's right. Nayata's not flustered at all. He's strangely calm and composed. That's weird. I guess even Nayata understands the gravity of the situation. I'm the same as always I am. Hibari, do you remember what he looked like? He was tall, blonde man in a well-tailored suit. Shion seemed bothered by him the entire time, but he didn't look like he wanted help. Or maybe he wasn't able to ask for it. I see. When the guy shoved Shion into the car, he pushed him from behind. Oh, and he used his other hand to guide him in. Is that really kidnapping then? Ain't it just been politely invited into the car? Kinda odd though that she didn't say anything, like text, call, saying like, hey, I'm going with this man, I'll be back later. Like, there's no word. Like, makes it think it wasn't actually consensual, but forced. But that doesn't mean it's what Shion wanted. Can't you all take this more seriously? I know, what if the roles were reversed? What if we got kidnapped? I'm as distressed as you are, trust me. But he did reply back to us on Wiz at least. Oh, did he? Well, the kidnapper could have just taken his phone. And the message had a bunch of emojis like normal. I sent Shion a message on Wiz a bit ago, just in case. To my surprise, he responded. It read, hey, don't worry, with a short response. What a short response. You know, context. And the kidnapper could easily just take his phone. Or like force him to unlock his phone and write that reply. Well, that could have been a strategy to lull us into a false sense of security. Oh my gosh, by now he could be... Oh no, fantasy. At last, Shion, I finally got my hands on you. Is there like two guys? Oh my. Let me go. I want to go home. Did you think we'd let you go so easily? I can't. Not when you're so beautiful to look at. You're just like a doll. Don't stare at me like that. But you know what? You're missing a smile. Come on, smile for me. I'm not in the mood for smiling. Then how about I tell you my favorite joke? Mwahaha! I guarantee to get a smile out of you. Because this is like the extent of Hibari's imagination. Hibari, please, help me. No, not the pretty princess. Shion's such a beautiful person. He could be in tremendous danger. Nah, that's not what happened. He'd be more like... that... Taiga's imagination. Mwahaha! At last, Shion, I finally got my hands on you. Is he like demanding service or something? What a terrible kidnapping! 0 stars! Oh no, you got me or whatever. Oh hey, I'm kinda thirsty. What do you have to drink? Huh? Oh, would you like some of this tea? This brand is kind of cheap. Okay, how about this one? I guess if that's all you have. Wait, no sweets to go with it? I'm so sorry, I'll go get some. You better hurry before my tea gets cold. Now I feel better about this kidnapping. Is that not even... This is all hypotheticals. I know, right? He's probably enjoying himself. Dude, you guys are like not taking this seriously. Before you know it, you'll have it better than their head honcho. Some tea and sweets do sound good. Oh my gosh, you insensitive jerks! How can you be so flippant at a time like this? Not one of you is worth living with, not for a second. He's like, I know, I live with you guys. I wouldn't want to kidnap you. Come on now. We can't rule out the possibility that this is one of Shion's patrons playing a prank on him. Tee ha ha, kidnapping. I've had enough of this. I stood up angrily and stomped towards the door, making my indignation known. Hey, where are you going? I am going to look for him, alone. Hibari, please wait. Wait? It could already be too late. Babe, for real, you gotta chill. Guys, don't let her leave. Got it. Oh no, I'm gonna get restrained. I mean, if Nayata restrains us, like, well, there's no hope of escaping. He's too powerful. The two of them circled around me and blocked the living room door. Oh no, a barricade of men. Move out of the way. Ain't happening. Taiga's deep voice reverberated from behind me. The other two stood in front of me, leaning against the door. They both shook their heads in silence. Can't get past the bouncers. It's like not going in, it's going out. So that's how it's gonna be. I'll just have to take them all out. What are you doing? Do you have any weapons? I never thought I'd have to use self-defense like this. I knew this is no way for the Tojo family heir to behave. But here goes. I raised my fist with all my might. And then... Oh. Ka-thunk. Oof. Ouch! Took out by the door. The door suddenly swung open, hitting Nayata and Ichiya on the back of the head. They both fell to the ground. The way they got hit that hard and like... they should be like immovable at that point. Oh, okay, Kasuga. I beg your pardon. I didn't know someone was... Miss Hibari. Kasuga stared at my raised fist with utter confusion after opening the door. Did you not open it lightly? It's just like, hello, smash. I slowly lowered my hand. Is something the matter? I'm going to pick up Mr. Mayuzumi. Pick him up? Was he released? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. I'm sure you'll receive a message from him soon. Huh? I was stunned by what Kasuga said. Then my phone started to vibrate. I'm coming back now. Hope you're waiting. What? She got her all in a tizzy, and then this is what he does. He's gonna be in hot water when he gets home. Well then, I'll be off. What's going on? I just stood there amazed and speechless while my phone lit up with a message from Shion. That's it. That was a short one. Kidnapped? Cleared. Alright, well I guess he wasn't kidnapped. But still. It's like... You don't just like get into someone's car and drive off with like no word. And expect everyone to remain calm. Alright, this is... like the final chapter or like the sub-final? The decision chapter. Shion promises to do whatever I ask if I forgive him. I'll take him up on that. Alright. Let's play this event. We'll probably finish this board at this rate. The following morning. Miss Hibari, it's already 10 o'clock. I think it's about time you got up. Leave me alone! I'm afraid I cannot do that. Everyone is concerned about you, you know. You're going on strike. I woke up at my usual time, but stayed under the covers. I didn't even get up for breakfast. Please make sure you come down for lunch. Once it seemed like Kasuga had left, I flopped back down on my pillows. Why is everyone worried about me? And where was this concern yesterday? Just as I began to shake with uncontrollable anger, I got a notification on my phone. Ugh, who is it now? Oh, I'm sure you're hungry, right? I've made some tasty treats just for you. It's not prosciutto wrapped melon or anything. Is he trying to lure me out with food? I closed the Wiz app and buried my head in my pillows. Again, are you serious? Or how about a relaxing drive? Just let me know when you want to go. I'm waiting to hear from you. Now we got like a group chat going. Jogging really clears the mind. Maybe you should go. Today's a really nice day, so maybe we could go together. Come on out already. My mood worsened with each of their attempts to gauge my mood. Now what? If you don't want to go jogging, I'm open to freeze tag and shadow tag. Cops and robbers is also fun. Ugh, now they're just tag teaming it. If you don't come out there soon, you'll start growing mold. Can't you come up with something better than that? Taiga's not gonna like use flowery language here. I have a great idea for a driving date. First, we'll have a lunch at a pristine cafe with Snow White decor. Then I'll take you to the art museum and some neat hole-in-the-wall places I know. And ideally, I'd like to go to the aquarium or an amusement park as the sun sets. Those places can be incredibly romantic in the evening. Wouldn't that be the perfect place for us to go? For our last stop, it goes without saying, we'll toast at a restaurant with a view. Ugh, it's like he's writing a novel. Seriously, out of all the potential grooms in the world, why were these the ones chosen? And now it feels like my mood is completely subject to one of them. Everyone is so worried about him, but what is up with that nonchalant attitude of his? The reason I'm holed up in my room in the first place is because of what happened last night. "30 minutes after Kasuga left to get him, Shion came back acting like nothing had happened. Hey, sorry that took so long. Shion, are you alright? Seeing Shion smile and nod made me feel relieved for a moment. Where have you been? What happened? Well, the short version, I guess, is I was casually abducted and held captive. That's nonchalant. Oh. So she was right in thinking you were kidnapped. So who did this to you? It was one of my friends who used to take care of me before. I knew it. It's one of your damn sugar daddies. We had parted ways amicably enough, but he happened to see me tonight and just came after me. Was he trying to use force to get you back together? Yeah, sort of. It's a little hard to describe our relationship because it's not romantic. Maybe in his eyes, maybe not in the other guy's eyes. But still, he abducted you. That must have been scary. Are you okay, Shion? I'm fine. I'm used to it. Used to it? Are you saying this has happened to you before? Yeah. I've got lots of friends who are a bit overbearing. They could be a handful. You're a person, not some, like, house cat where you just like, oh, I get fed at this place, so I guess I'll live here for a while now. And then like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go with the neighbor and eat here for a while. But I'm like, what? He's seriously acting like this is normal. But now I have Hibari. He really shouldn't do that when you're around, so I gave him a little talking to, and he definitely got the message. Talking to? I wonder what he said. No clue. One thing's for sure though, I'm not getting involved any further. Shion, your smile's a little scary. That's the long and the short of it. So Hibari, if something like that happens again, you don't have to worry about me. I cannot believe you. But I'm yours now. It's only natural that you would be my priority. If I ever get taken somewhere, I'll always come back to you. I promise. So you can feel better now. Now he feels less like a houseplant and more like a cat. I see the cat similarity. Maybe that's why he hates cats. They're too alike. You're completely missing the point. What I'm trying to say is... Ugh, never mind. From the moment I met him, he continually shown that he depends on others to live. In fact, he enjoys that kind of lifestyle. Can't believe he lives his life however his partner wants. That's more like being their pet. But I'm yours now. It's only natural that you would be my priority. All he wants is for me to be his next owner. Are all of them gonna just be like analogous to animals? We got Nayata the dog, and then we got Shion the cat. I wish I could say I was joking. There was an unexpected knock at the door. Is that Kasuga again? He must have gotten tired of waiting. Perhaps he's angry with me. Maybe we should talk after all. I was really not in the mood for a lecture, but I felt I had no choice but to open the door. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm so glad you came out. Now you're up in my room. Usually the guys aren't up on this floor, right? It's only Kasuga that's allowed. Shion, you're not supposed to be on this floor. Jeeves let me through. In return, I had to make sure you'd come out of your room. Kasuga did this for my sake, huh? I'm not feeling so well. I tried to close the door. No, wait. Shion thrust his hand into the doorway without hesitation. I could have closed the door on his fingers. He didn't normally behave like that, so it caught me by surprise a bit. I'm so sorry, Hibari. And what are you sorry for? Everything. Everything I've done. Taiga and the others told me. You were really worried about me, weren't you? I thought what happened was no big deal because I'm used to it. I'm sorry. I was insensitive. For once, Shion was being serious. I stayed quiet and listened to what he had to say. And so, I just wanted to apologize. I want to make it all up to you. I'll do anything you say, if you let me. When you say anything, anything means anything. If you want me to do something for you, or go somewhere with you, I'll do it. That got me thinking. Well, now that he's given me the option, it wouldn't be so bad to see him sweat a bit. He can be such a careless fool sometimes. I want to give him back. Just a little. You really mean it, right? Anything? An idea came to me just at that moment, and I whispered it into Shion's ear. Shion looked surprised and immediately nodded with a smile. Of course. Gladly. Oops. My throat. I smiled when I saw Shion's expression. It was like my bad mood had completely evaporated. Just you wait, Shion. Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh, going out again? I got ready and left with Shion to go around town. I really didn't expect you to ask me on a date. Gonna do a date redo where you don't get kidnapped. So where do you want to go? A high street boutique? Shopping for home decor? Or maybe... right here. As we arrived at our destination, I let out the smile that I had been desperately trying to hold back. Shion's face turned pale. Where do we take him? Huh? Here? Let's go. Wait, you're joking, right? Please. This has to be a joke. No. I can't. What? Oh no. Kitties. Did you take him to a cat cafe? Why? How? There's so many cats in here. Took him to a cat cafe. Oh no, that's kind of mean. It's like, it seems like he has a terrible phobia. He's like turning blue. I mean, like if you took someone into like a house of spiders or something. It's like to make an analogy, because like it might be hard for people to make the connection, and it's like, oh, there's just a bunch of cute kitties. He's not allergic or anything. Like what? What if you took someone into like a spider pit or something? Seeing Shion turn an even wider shade of pale put the biggest smile on my face. Uh-oh. Got Hibari the sadist here. That's because it's a cat cafe. Are you sure this is the place you want to go with me? Positive. Okay. Oh, hey, you. You're getting way too close for comfort. They're all over you. They're all flocking to the person who hates cats, of course. Don't climb on me now. Not my arm. I've got my eye on you too, over there. Ew, don't lick me. Why are you all coming only to me? I've got enough problems with actual humans falling all over me. Oh, Jesus. Get away. Ha, I got him. Poor guy. This is mean. Shion was usually quite composed, but these cats terrified him to his core. I was absolutely delighted to have orchestrated such a rare spectacle. I thought you didn't have any interest in pets, Hibari. I just don't have one yet. I love animals. Love? I've dreamed of hearing you say that word, but this is a total nightmare. They've really taken a shine to you. You should play more with them. Okay, Hibari, I get it. I completely and totally understand that you're still very angry with me. I'm so sorry, and I'll never upset you again. So please, for the love of everything, help me. Shion's desperate cries amused me more than I thought they would. Maybe I have a bit of a sadistic side. Uh-oh. What are you guys bringing out in her? He asked for help, and I... rally more cats. Let's pick the cats up. Alright. That brought him up to the double-handed sword. I guess it's time to let him off the hook. I first pick up the cat in Shion's lap. You're going to help me? Yeah, I guess. Thank you. I think Shion wanted to smile, but couldn't because the cat's clinging to him. I guess while we're in here, I can confidently say I need you. You could try to manage on your own. I know, it's too scared to even touch the cats. Like, put them on the ground or something. With all these cats? No way. I pulled the cats off Shion as best I could. I didn't want to irritate them though, so I had to do it one at a time. Each one I removed whined and cried like it didn't want to leave Shion. I'm so sorry, you little cuties. Shion's a meanie and doesn't like you, but don't worry, I'll give you plenty of attention. I don't think I've ever seen you smile like that before today. I'm a little disappointed I wasn't the one to bring out that smile out of you, though. Maybe I could learn something from these kittens. Does that mean you like animals a little more now? Not at all. I take back what I just said. I can figure it out without their help. Just get them off of me. Yeah. Okay. Shion's expression grew more and more relieved with each cat removed. I enjoyed watching his mood change as I continued to pick up the cats one after another. Shion was still wallowing in self-pity, even after we left the cat cafe. I reek of those beasts, and I'm covered in their filthy hair. Let's hurry home. Hurry and get home so I can shower. It'll take some time before Shion gets back to his usual self. He's like, the nerve. He's like a friggin' frantic Victorian lady, like about to faint. I didn't think it'd be that bad for him. I mean, I was upset with him, but I might have gone too far. But it allowed me to see a surprising side to Shion, so I'd call it a win. You look like you're having fun, Hibari. Do you enjoy seeing me in such pain? I smirked at Shion, who looked slightly resentful. You did say anything, Shion. I know, we didn't do anything too dangerous. No gauntlet or anything. Yes, how could I forget? But you learned something, didn't you? Yeah, don't say anything. Don't say you do anything for Hibari. Like, she might manipulate your phobias. This is what happens when you say I'll do anything so carelessly. Okay, well that was the lesson. What would you have done if I wanted you to do something worse? I guess she's trying to say, like, yeah, don't just go into cars with other people. they could torment you even worse than I did. I see. You're right. Shion smiled happily, despite getting lectured by a woman younger than him. Why are you smiling? I had a dreadful time, but you seem to enjoy yourself, Hibari. And it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I found out that you love me more than I thought. Oh, barricade battle time. You see the funny chibis?
Hey. Hey. Hey.
So silly. He sounds so unenthusiastic. Just like, A. Knocking down the wall. Stop being so conceited. I don't love you. Do I detect a hint of red in your cheeks? You never say exactly what you're thinking. That's what's so cute about you. Well, he's being awful forward. What's wrong? Nothing. It's never nothing. When a woman says nothing, it's never nothing. I picked up my pace and left Shion to catch up. I'm leaving. Hey, wait up. You're the one who said you wanted to head back. I turned back around and saw Shion holding out his hand. I don't want to be kidnapped again. You'll have to hold my hand. Isn't he supposed to be protecting me? I have to protect him. The sheltered man. Shion's hand was so delicate, smooth, and beautiful. He's still such a mystery, though, and his thoughts are often inscrutable. But I had started to glimpse an interesting side of him. So for now, I'll agree. Just this once. Don't let go, okay? I grabbed Shion's hand somewhat roughly and started to walk again. When Shion and I returned home from our outing, there was a big commotion in front of the house. Yo, Nayata, that vase looks expensive as hell. Do not drop it. Why is he carrying it? You got it, but it's so huge, I can't see where I'm going. This is a massive amount of stuff. I'm guessing, I'm assuming it's not Nayata getting into debt again. It's just like gifts from Shion's like ex-boyfriends. I don't know. We'll call them ex-patrons. Oh, looks like the delivery already got here. Hey, Shion, Hibari, welcome back. Shion, is all this junk yours? Yeah, we're gonna put it. Probably not in his room. His room is so minimalistic. Does he just like sell the excess stuff? Technically speaking, I would say it's all Hibari's. I think you need to explain. It's an apology from my friend who abducted me. I requested a gesture of goodwill. Yeah, sorry I stole your pet. Here. Apology gift. This is goodwill? A mountain of expensive-looking art overran the entrance to the house. These are all by an artist who's getting a lot of buzz in New York. My friend has such an eye for these sorts of things. Who cares about taste? I stared daggers at him and put it bluntly. Send it all back! Even though it was a gift? I swear, this boy. It took a ton of help from everyone to send the veritable treasure trove back. Meanwhile, Shion just calmly watched everyone work. In the end, my opinion of Shion didn't change much. I guess we'll have to get deeper into his route. It was just another day. We just got a cute CG with him surrounded by cats. Surely some girls will swoon to that. Alright, oh, we got a whiz message. Shion Mayazumi, who needs pets? I enjoyed today's date, but I'd really prefer if you only doted over me. So don't ever say you want a pet, please. You dislike them that much? Pets are cute. They are cute enough in photos and TV shows, yes, but maybe if you get used to them. Because he just doesn't like the claws and the hair and the poop. I'd rather not. We have Nayata already. We don't need any other pet. Nayata is a person. I saw him eating dog food earlier. You're kidding! He bought it by mistake, apparently. He said it was surprisingly tasty. You're kidding. So, let's make do with Nayata as the family dog. Okay? There's a good girl. We are not keeping Nayata as a pet and feeding him dog food. What? I understand you don't want pets, but at least acknowledge Nayata as a person and is entitled to his human rights, please. Does Nayata want his human rights? Maybe not. Okay, that's weird. Alright, let's wrap this up, and then I'll take us back to the common board. So, her heart unknown. Shion learns of just how worried I was for him while he was gone. It's a bit of a surprise to him. Alright, let's play this event. That's it! I've had it! It was moments after she stormed out of the living room. Taiga looked back at me as if the silence were unbearable for him. You ain't gonna go after her? Oh, this is from like Shion's perspective, maybe. No, I doubt she'd listen to me, even if I did. Yeah, maybe. I wonder why she's upset, though. Jealousy, maybe? I don't think that's it. Why not? Dude, she was really worried about you. Then you came home like it was no big thing. She probably didn't know how to take it. Maybe she couldn't be upfront about her feelings. I don't know, she could just be awkward. Shion, you should know. Hibari was super worried about you. She was even ready to go out and look for you herself. Really? What Ichiya said was a bit surprising. But I've had my share of people in love with me, so I can understand that. Now, she doesn't love me yet. But she's the type of person to act like she loves someone, even though she doesn't. I wonder what she looked like while I was gone. I wonder what she sounded like when she said she was going to look for me. Thinking about it made me want to have a conversation with her, face to face. I'll apologize to her properly tomorrow. Have her cool down a bit. Yeah, do that. You need to make this better fast. Got it? I smiled at Taiga in reply. Well, I will take my leave then. Jeeves calmly excused himself. He even even calls Kasuga Jeeves in his head too. Probably doesn't even see Kasuga as his own person. He's just the help. I'm sure he was going to check on her. I figured it was best to leave that task to him for now, so I stayed silent. By the way, Shion, I had something I wanted to ask you. Yes? That ex-sugar daddy of yours, the one who kidnapped you, who the hell is he anyway? Yeah, so... What did I divulge here? Whoa, he's super famous. I see him all the time on TV. You're friends with an amazing person, Shion. Yeah, he's not a bad guy. He's just really in love. He would make me sit in front of him, and he would just stare at me all the time. It was so boring. This is weird. Shion, this is very uncomfortable. He'd bring me all kinds of stuff too, like tea and sweets. Well, it's what we thought, huh? Yeah, we really hit the nail on the head. I don't even know what to say, Shion. Oh, it's just normal for me. Yes, this is me. Deep down, the guy who took me just wanted to care for me. So I gave him what he wanted. That's all it was, guys. She seems like an abuse victim or something. Were you trafficked? Where are your parents? All of you men need your parents now. I wonder what she'll want from me. These guys are all getting into trouble. Nayata with his debt, and now Shion just going into any rich guy's house. Alright, anyway, I wonder what she'll want from me. Well, I'm pretty tired. I'm going to take a bath. I saunter to the bathroom, leaving everyone else in a state of disbelief. Alright. That's cleared. Alright, back to the board. Alrighty. So, yeah, Shion's backstory is kind of making me a little uncomfortable. Like, yeah, it just like seems like he's just getting passed around from like rich person to rich person. Alright, well anyway, we're gonna be pivoting back to the common route board. Looks like it's just like a few chapters and then we get like locked out again. So I'll probably have to... How many chapters are there? It should like pretty quickly have us pick like another board, and it says to pick Taiga next, just to go in order. Alrighty, well we'll take a little breaky break here. Gotta chew over Shion's life. I wonder how the other guys are gonna be like. Oh no. So far. Yeah, Nayata needs like some adults to keep him in line. Now like Shion. Like where was his adults in his life? What was his profile? Didn't it say like his history beyond like the age of 16 was like kind of unknown. So I'm guessing like his school life like kind of ended there, and then he just like entered someone else's house. It's so weird. Let's save over here. Alrighty, anywho. Yeah, we'll just have to find out more about Shion and his route, though. Yeah, so, like, it'll go Nayata, and then the route recommends I do Shion after that, Taiga, and then Ichiya last. I'm getting kind of curious. I'm getting kind of curious about him. Alright, well, I hope you guys had a fun and relaxing time. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.